What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Yeah, I got an unfathomable amount of requests to do love after lockup. So as promised, that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get right into it. All right, my dear sauceaholics, today we are doing love after lockup. Scott and Lindsay. See, I thought I did them before, but no, I did Scott and Lizzie. Guess we just have a whole bunch of Scotts and love after lockup. Lindsay, Lizzie, same shit. Yeah, let's get right into it. Welcome to Mississippi, birthplace of America. Is it really though?
I'm Scott. Come on in.
I'm good. Hi. Dogs, are they friendly?
They are extremely friendly.
All right, hold up. All right off the bat. Yo, this mugshot though. Yeah, she looks batshit crazy already. Lindsay, 27, possession of methamphetamine and a firearm. Bruh. And then, of course, we have Scott, which I assume is the Trickaroony Scott. He is 51 years old, and he is a business owner. Kind of vague, but all right, I'll take your word for it.
I do consider myself successful. I'm a risk taker, entrepreneur, and if I decide I'm going to do something, I make it work.
All right, I'm not even trying to be messed up. I'm really not. I'm just curious. Maybe you guys know. You guys let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll look at the comments here and see what's going on. But yeah, what is going on with my boy's lip? Look like he got stung by a bee before the shoot or something. Is that normal? Hold up. His lips look like Homer Simpson. Yeah, that's not helping. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. That lip, Lord. You guys are doing him dirty in the comments. What is wrong with his lips? Oh, Lord. All right, maybe somebody here will tell us what's going on. There's always one who does Botox. This guy's delusional. I don't think it's Botox, brother. No Botox. Look like somebody put a horse twitch on him. Man, these comments are savage. Yo, nobody is explaining shit. Yeah, it's definitely not food allergies. If somebody knows, drop down the comment. It might be a cleft lip. Maybe. I don't know.
Work. But my dating life for the last 10 years prior to meeting Lindsay was always a short-term, as-needed basis. I'm not in.
Whoa, hold up.
Ho, brother, whoa, now.
I don't know. The wording on that just sounded weird. Hold up.
Life for the last 10 years prior to meeting Lindsay was always a short-term, as-needed basis.
What? What does he mean by that? Short-term as needed basis. Sounded like old boy here has been on demon time. Sound like our old boy here has been dabbling in the mastery of escorts and prostitution. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it sounded like. Even if you had like some short-term, girlfriend for a couple days even, usually it's like a fling thing, situationship. Nobody ever says short-term as needed basis. What does that even mean, brother? What is this man talking about?
Years prior to meeting Lindsay was always a short-term, as-needed basis. I'm not interested in getting involved with someone who's going to be a train wreck for the next 25 years.
Famous last words. Famous last words, eh? I'm not trying to get involved with someone who's going to be a train wreck 25 years down the line, but I am interested in getting involved with someone who just got caught with possession of methamphetamine. Yeah, that makes no sense. He's trickaroonies, man. He's trickaroonies.
So Lindsay has provided me with pictures from magazines of things that caught her eye for each room.
Great. Now, have you thought about a budget for all of this?
Anywhere between $1 and $1 million. So
Whoa.
Ho, brother, whoa, now.
Hold up. $1 and $1 and $1 million? Bruh. Yo, look at the interior designer's face. She is glowing. That is like heaven to the ears. $1 million, that's pretty much, hey, I could do whatever the hell I want. Inflate the prices. Who's gonna stop me? I'm having a hard time believing this dude is a legit business owner. Like, he hasn't exactly specified what kind of business he's in. But also, I would think as a business owner, if somebody asks you, hey, what's your budget? You're not going to say, oh, I don't know, between $1 and $1 million bucks. Like, that is just a dumb financial statement.
Between $1 and $1 million.
I don't know if this is normal. I don't live in Mississippi, so you guys gonna have to let me know about why is the fire alarm on the side of the wall? Is that normal? Look, maybe it is. I've never seen it like that. That's weird to me.
How's that? I came across Lindsay's profile on the internet. And I don't think it's really anything different than maybe Match.com or something, but they just happen to be in freaking prison.
Oh, whoa.
Stop the cap.
Yo, is absolutely not the same as Match.com. That actually has the same energy as, I'm actually on a asylum dating site, but you know, same thing as Tinder and Bumble.
Ho, brother, whoa, now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm assuming the competition is a lot less stiff in this arena. Also, batshit crazy status, way up high. Trickeroony, way up high. And then somehow men like Scott fit in that puzzle. You know, there is a demand for men like Scott. Economics 101.
I moved from upstate New York, be with Lindsay, start a new life.
So what does she do?
Lindsay is being released from prison.
She's like, oh, whoa. Like, those two don't even add up. Like, why do you have a girlfriend from prison if you're so-and-so a multi-millionaire?
Between $1 and $1 million.
Speaking of which, why can't this man just find a beautiful woman like Miss Sharon right here? Like, yo, she looks like she could bring a lot of peace to my life. Like, that's attractive to me anyways.
Scott is my boyfriend. We met through a prisoner dating website almost 2 years ago.
Man, that mugshot is crazy. Look at that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and cap to you guys and say she's not an attractive woman. I think visually, you know, she's not hard on the eyes per se, but her eyes, though, nothing good is going on behind those eyes. I'll tell you that.
I had wrote me with pictures. He seemed really sincere, and we immediately clicked. I felt like Scott was different. You know, a lot of guys.
Whoa. Brother, what? Yo, tell me this man did not send this photo to her. Who taught you to pose in photos? What is going on with his nasty ass? Man looked like a dancing flamingo.
Another one.
Yo, this photo has zero congruency to it. I'm angry, but I'm still the boss. But I'm just a little anime girly.
I would say Scott has sent me somewhere around $15,000 to $20,000 in the last 2 years.
Yo, hold.
Ho, brother.
$15,000 to $20,000 for what? Can you even spend that much money behind bars in commissionary? Like, can you?
Yes, you can.
But he also takes care of like my daughter and helps take care of my mom if she needs anything.
All right. Seems like a lot more than just $15,000 to $20,000, considering the man takes care of her daughter and her mother. Bruh, for 2 whole years, he hasn't even met this woman. This is all basically for free. She could leave the facility and be like, all right, it was a good deal. Catch you later. My man is doing charity work for no reason. Look at that face. That is the face of a trickeroni. Behind that smile, you could just tell that is a sad, sad man.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell.
He has like really kept me going through my entire incarceration.
I'm sure he has.
She was basically speeding. She had substantial amount of crystal meth in the car and was attempting to outrun the police.
Hey, yo, drug dealer caught after a 100-mile-per-hour car chase. I thought she was just caught up with a little bit of methamphetamine. I didn't know Lindsay was a whole drug lord trying to run away from the cops. Brother, this is the girl you want to marry, Scott? This is the girl that you don't think is going to be a train wreck 25 years from now? Forget 25 years from now. This woman is a train wreck today. Right now. In 2 days.
I don't think Lindsay is a troublemaker, and I think trouble finds Lindsay because she is a very beautiful, pretty, white, young girl. But
What? Yo, this man did not just say that.
I think trouble finds Lindsay because she is a very beautiful, pretty, white, young girl.
Chill.
Stop the cap.
Yo, what is this dude smoking? Somebody find out his supply for copium because this man is coping hard. I don't believe Lindsay is a troublemaker. I think trouble finds her because she's a pretty little white woman. Lindsay, the drug lord trying to outrun the cops at 140 miles per hour? These boys, man, the level and abnormal amount of excuses and justifications that they have for these type of situations is almost downright delusional.
Imagination.
That was just a crazy statement.
In 7 months, I got 8 incident reports for fights and things because I'm really bad at being good.
Hear from the source herself. Like, she started listing out those stats like it was a boxing record. In the last 8 months, I had 10 fights, 8 knockouts. Like, brother, a batshit crazy level. Off the charts. Good luck, Scott.
Any concern that this is some kind of scam? That Lindsay is scamming me?
I'm gonna tell you guys this. Anytime the producers ask, is there any concern that this might just be a scam? You should be hella worried, like old buddy here. Because their batting rate is like 95% accuracy.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
All right, so the next video we have, Lindsay is not happy. So I'm assuming he ended up picking Lindsay from the airport or whatnot, and she's with them now, so let's see what's going on here.
I want my dream home so that finally I can have my own privacy and I can just get away from everything. And I'm on house arrest, so I can't get away from the house. And I can't get away from Scott.
Oh,
but
one day out of prison, I can't get away from Scott. Sounds like true love to me. What about you guys?
I can't stay in this unfurnished house that's dirty with no place for my kid to live, because it is a huge problem.
Yo, Lindsay, what kind of level of ungratefulness is this? She just got out of like a 5x8 prison, probably not the most sanitary place ever. Walks into a new home. How am I supposed to live here? And where's my daughter gonna stay? Why is this place so dirty? I'm going to assume she was expecting a lot more from a multi-millionaire business owner like Scott. But who's to say you even deserve a lot more? Lindsay? I don't even think you deserve this, to be honest.
The floors have not been swept lately. The bathroom, you said you had cleaned the bathtub. Little dog hair everywhere in that bathtub.
Dog hair?
Oh, this is your hair.
No, I have no.
Oh no. Looking at her little situation here, I don't think it's his hair.
I'm a little upset at how Lindsay reacted when she got into the house. Why this wasn't finished and why that wasn't finished. Like, what the
I'm actually upset and bothered by the way you reacted, brother. Why couldn't this man just stand up for himself and be like, hey, look, you just got out of prison. I got you this nice place. If you don't like it, hey, you can hit the road. For all I care, I'm not the one who's gonna be homeless. He's not doing that. He's just sitting there taking it like a dog. Remember, people will only treat you the way you allow them to treat you.
I'm not gonna walk around with bare feet in this disgusting ass house. You can't walk barefoot in this disgusting ass house. Nasty.
Hold up. I'm looking at the floors right now. I mean, they're not spotless. I see a little something right here, but they're not too dirty to walk on.
You can't walk barefoot in this disgusting ass house.
She's talking as if she just downgraded from daddy's mansion. Girl, you just got out of the prison yard. Like, what is she talking about?
This isn't like a few things. This is crazy, actually. You made it sound like I was coming home to Disney World, all these things I picked out, and I came home to the county fair.
Oh.
Ho, ho, brother, ho, whoa, 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 now.
The county fair? All right, I'm not gonna sit here and say this house is perfect. What's going on here? Like, there's a whole missing board right here. The whole house looks like it's half painted. Like, what the helly is going on right here? You know what it looks like? It looks like that interior designer, Sharon, took that milli budget, furnished the whole house, and then he was like, yeah, I don't have the check. And they started coming in, ripping everything off. That's what it looks like to me. But nevertheless, if I'm Lindsay and I just came out of prison after 2 years and somebody bought me a house and I don't have to pay rent, girl, that is Disneyland to me. I don't know how this man could just sit here and take all of this disrespect and ungratefulness and he doesn't say, get the fuck out of my property. Like, bro, why are you taking this for free? I don't get it.
World, all these things I picked out, and I came home to the county fair.
You know, you're very ungrateful. You came from your little cage to a house. You got a roof over your head.
I got a roof over my head in prison.
All right, then, you can go back. For all I care. That's what he should have said.
And I don't have handcuffs on you.
You know what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ho, ho, brother. Ho,
What was
ho,
going
ho,
on
ho.
right there? Hold up.
You're very ungrateful.
You know what?
It almost seemed like she wanted to crash out and then remembered, oh, wait, there's cameras. And then just internally screamed. What did Lindsay find in Scott's phone? Ooh.
All these females sending naked pictures and talking about $150 for an hour.
Oh, whoa.
Ho, ho, brother. Ho, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now.
Did I not predicted this? Yo. I told you guys the wording on that first clip sounded so weird.
The short-term, as-needed basis.
Now we know, oh, Scotty P here has been wheeling and dealing with prostitution. Even the dog's like, yeah, I don't think I should be going in there. Sensing a lot of bad aura coming from her. And I'm very concerned, considering what we saw in the last clip. Very concerned on what she plans to do to Scott after this.
He has like a ton of like delinquent bills. He has like I thought he was a big business owner.
Ho, ho, brother. Ho, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now.
Seemed like the scammer here got finessed. Seemed like the scammer here got tricked into her own scam. Why is she still using jail money? That's what I said. She got a whole girlfriend. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where is this episode? I did not catch that. She was making out within his house. Hey, yo. She stuck in 2004 with those piercings and makeup. Oh, well, you hustled him and he hustled you. Ain't that something? That's poetry. Let's move on to the next clip. Ooh, Lindsay and Scott blow up. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. Let's get into it.
You are compulsed and you are going through my
Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't you just go through his shit? They're just doing to each other what the other is doing to them. Like, that's what's funny.
24/7.
I am compulsed to get at the bottom of what your motive for being with me is.
Please tell me what you think my motive is. I'm curious.
Money? Like, what else would it be? Lindsay? I'm not even trying to be effed up, but it's definitely not because of this.
To be able to provide a comfortable spot for your daughter, a comfortable lifestyle for yourself. And I don't think it would matter whether it was me or Joe Schmo or Tom, Harry, Dick. I don't think that matters to you.
So he's aware. I'm glad he at least understands this concept. But that should also be inexcusable that he's allowing this to happen. Like, you know what the deal is, Scott. Let's keep it pushing.
You.
What's your motive?
My motive for being with you is to build a long-term relationship. You look at me like I'm speaking French.
Because
I mean, no.
Why can you have a nice, sweet, clean motive for being with me, but I gotta have some ulterior motive for being with you?
Facts. Facts. Can't even lie. Facts. She wanted your money. You wanted a little young, attractive woman. That's why we're all here. It is what it is. Just say it, Scott.
I asked you why you were here.
Because I have invested 2 years.
You
into
invested
this.
2 years of sitting behind bars.
I quit talking to another pen pal that I liked quite a lot.
Oh, stop.
To talk to you.
Stop, bruh. See, now she's trying to gaslight this man, right? And the only bullet she has in the chamber is another pen pal.
And I promise you, the day that I'm done will be the last time I ever with you. And that's why I want to make real damn sure of my decision.
She probably thought she sounded so tough. What I will say is, hey, the eyes don't lie. And those are some crazy, crazy eyes, brother.
And she thinks I'm weird for looking at and reading. Now, you can think whatever you want. It ain't creepy and it ain't weird because a notebook journal which she had wrote while in prison. You have to explain this.
Get out, get the card. Then I get him to open me a bank account.
Hold up. And then I get him to open me a bank account, hack into his business account, and poke a tiny pinhole so he doesn't even notice the additional slow drip of a few hundred or so. Yo, this sounds to me like a little rap verse trickling into my pocket each month. Then I think up a scheme. A big ring. A ring so big that I could sell it and live off the money as a salary while I clean up shop and plan my next operation, brother.
Ho, ho, brother, ho, whoa, 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 now.
How did you find this note and still have a conversation? And then she gaslights you and you still sit there going, yes, I'll do anything, yes. First class ticket to the island of Darwinism, I'm sorry.
Get out, get the card. Then I get him to open me a bank account. That is a quote out of a book.
That is a quote out of a book. Yo, I don't know what book you're reading or why you're writing down those kind of quotes, but I have a quote that I just wrote down from my book. It says, yeah, get the fuck out of my property. That's what I would have said.
You have no interest in me. You have interest in what I can do for you, but you have no interest in me as a person. The other night you said, oh yeah, I'm lonely. I'm like, yeah, me too.
And you're gonna sleep right there, lonely to mother night.
First of all, I just realized how diabolical this outfit is. Yo, what is this girl wearing? Like, look, pink headband with the eyebrow earrings, jaguar print. Did you buy this outfit for her, Scott?
Ho, ho, brother, ho, whoa, 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 now.
This is a terrible outfit. Having some prison inmate that just came into your house telling you,
and you're gonna sleep right there, lonely to mother night.
You gonna sleep on the couch of the house you just bought. And you're just sitting there agreeing to it? That's crazy work. Looks like she went through her daughter's closet. Yeah, he's 52 and wants a hot young thing. She needs a sponsor. Fair trade in my opinion. She looks crazy. She look easier in the photos, but in person, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give her like a 2, maybe. Last clip of this episode. Lindsay blows up. All right.
Was that necessary?
Yo, this girl really runs this house, bruh. She told this man, like a little dog, to sleep on the couch. He walks in his office and she's sitting there with her leg up. Bruh, this girl really runs this house. Dead ass. That's crazy.
Hello.
You.
No way. F you. And you just walk out. That's crazy.
I know better than to even attempt to engage Lindsay in any rational conversation when she gets that way. Ooh, that's Lindsay, and that's why Lindsay was in prison. And that's why, if I had to bet right now, that's why I think Lindsay will end up back in prison at some point.
Little change of tune there. What happened to the
I think trouble finds Lindsay because she is very beautiful, pretty white.
What happened to that, Scott? Reality smacked this man hard like bop. Whoa.
You know, it's just not normal.
Hey, yo!
Unless Lindsay gets her way 100% every time, she's not going to be able to function in a relationship.
This girl got some anger issues. She got some temperament issues. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You need to... I would just dip, honestly. Just stop paying, just dip. Go back to New York, upstate New York, where he said he was from. Yeah, just forget it. Hey, it is what it is. Just dip.
I really need to get some anger out. And I feel like if I didn't carve you into his desk, I would end up carving it into his chest.
Yo, yeah. This right here is fucking crazy, brother. How do you not see that? Scott, you need to run, man. You need to run, Scott. All I see is demons. That's all I see. This is demons.
Okay. Yep. I would like nothing more than to physically just beat the crap out of him. But that's the one thing my mom asked me not to do.
Ho, brother, ho, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Holy guacamole. Now, somebody actually left a comment in my last video to do these two, and she also said that Lindsay left Scott to go be with Deontay. And I've made videos on Deontay. We're actually friends on Instagram. I might have to get that boy on to explain this whole Lindsay situation. Whew. Yo. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I enjoyed making it. As always, like, comment, subscribe, show your boys some love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, giveaway coming this week, so keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna drop an announcement somewhere on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. But hey, what do you want to know? I'm just sipping.